Bleep, green to red, Yamaha JR1. That means only one thing. Every time I say bleep, green to red, it's Yamaha JR1. So I'm going to do a Yamaha JR1 video. It's all tuned because I've done a few videos, the old classics. Which ones did I do? Nights in My Satin, the Animals, and did another one. Can't remember which one it was now. I'm pumping out a lot of guitar videos. Bear with me. I think I've overfilled this. I'm having a cold one. I don't care. Danger is my middle name. Oh, that is nice. So, anyway, obviously, basically, one pick, one cold one, one guitar. So I did I do, I done Lucky Man, didn't I? Yeah. Actually, what was I going to say then? Yeah, the tutorials of Lucky Man on YouTube. Oh, it maddens me when they add 9, is it? I can never remember it. No doubt someone will comment below. No, A add 9. D add 9 to A add 9. There's a lot of videos, and believe it or not, yeah, contrary to popular belief, I actually watch guitar tutorials. I'm not the best player. I don't play bar chords. That's one thing I don't do. When it's an F bar chord, I play an F major 7. I cheat. I can't be bothered learning bar chords. So I play an F major 7. So a star revolution from my head. She said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime, take beside the fireplace, take that weight from off your face. You ain't never good at putting my hand out. And so Sally coming, she knows it's too late. But that's another song. So there, yeah, like I say, I don't play bar chords, especially the F. Everything else you can play. You know, the A, D's, G's, A minors, A majors and C's. But when it comes to the F, it's the old F major 7. Because I haven't bothered trying to learn to play bar chords. I do get some comments, people saying, oh, that's not the proper F, you should play an F bar chord. But I don't know, I can't play bar chords. I don't even bother learning how to learn how to play bar chords, but I play the F major 7. I get by, especially with the, shall I go there? Shall I do the Hotel California? Ooh. Might get away with it. Major 7. So that's enough of that. Whew. Well, the eagles will be down on me. So yeah, I wonder how many people will be getting a guitar for Christmas and start playing it or learning to play. And then your fingers, well, especially an acoustic guitar. I've always said, perhaps it's just me, but yeah, you can see there, the electric guitar one day, but I have got videos of me playing that, and I've got a Strat copy as well. I've got a Vox amp there, I've got a selection of effects pedals and that, but I'm just too lazy. I've always liked acoustic guitar. I've always preferred acoustic, and in my opinion, an acoustic guitar is harder to play than an electric. Perhaps that's just me, but especially over the years, I started off with I've talked about this before, but any excuse to talk about it again. I got a crappy guitar, 27 quid I think it was, from Argos, and I was trying to play it. It was a load of crap. I thought, oh no, it wasn't me, it was the guitar. So I thought, I gotta learn. So what I did, I've still got it. Actually, it's in the shed. It's been there for years, in the snow and ice, and it's probably the neck is bent at a 90-degree angle and what have you. And then I got an F310, Yamaha F310, which is jumbo, with your arms up here. Yeah, I liked it, and that's the guitar I used in Chester. Only once I've been busking, and in 1 hour I made 200 quid, albeit they're all coins and stuff like that, but 200 quid is 200 quid, isn't it? In 1 hour. And I didn't even sing then. I don't confess to singing, but there's certain songs you can, like Guns N' Roses, Knocking on Heaven's Door. That's another one I did, Sweet Child of Mine. Knocking on heaven, no. Mama, take this badge from me. I can't use it anymore. And Pinball Wizard. That's my busking version. It's not, I keep repeating, it's not the proper chords. You know, Pete Townsend, that ding 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 ding. No, I can't play that. Probably, maybe if I got around to it and practice it, but you know, it's just if you're busking in the street, you don't have to play like Pete Townsend. You can just go, since I was a young buck, I played the silver ball, so down a bright, I must have played them all, and never seen anything like it in any amusement hall. After my blanket, shall plays a mean game. People will recognise that. They'll say, oh dear, that guy's Pinball Wizard. They're not going to say, oh, it's Pinball Wizard, but he's not playing the chords that Pete Townsend plays. Pfft, I won't give him any money. It's not going to work like that. They're going to recognise Pinball Wizard. So, and I've done some of these guitar videos. Oh, they go into it and they do play Pete Townsend, such as Pinball Wizard. Since I was a young buck, I played the silver ball, so down a bright. This is my version. After my blanket, shall plays a mean game. So yeah, and like I say, a lot of these, if you want to learn how to play Pinball Wizard, they will go through the proper chords that Pete Townsend plays, and in my opinion, it's way beyond a beginner. I tell you, you know, they get their first guitar and they think, oh, I want to play Pinball Wizard. They're not going to do it, but my version, it is reachable, albeit there's a bit of an alternate strumming and stuff. But you know, it's A minor, D, and it's just that's just a G, C, D, but there's a bit of alternate strumming in between. It's a G, C, D, easy accessible chords for beginners to learn, but it just needs a bit of a you just need practice. That's all it takes is practice. That's all it takes. So that's like I say, Pinball Wizard. So yeah, I wonder how many will be, and when they get to the D chords, their fingers are going to start hurt, and I got a lot of videos on my channel which will explain, you know, a lot of beginners, that's why they give up playing guitar, because when their fingers, especially like I say on an acoustic, in my opinion, you know, an acoustic is harder to play than an electric guitar. Electric guitar there, eventually I'll get around to plugging it in and what have you, but yeah. But like another thing I say for busking, electric guitar, you need your amp, you need a power supply. The old acoustic, you don't. It's there. It's albeit I've thought these videos, because I'm close. I'm only about 2 feet away from the camera. I use a very flexible. In my mind, and if I use a very thicker, well, not very thick, but a much thicker pick for busking in the streets, but it's harder to play. I'm a lucky man. Fire in my hand. So yeah, but for video purposes, I use a very, I think it's Gin Dunlop, something like that. It's the thickest, thinnest of thin. Anyway, it's a very flexible, but it's ideal for. Oh yeah, someone just commented. What was it? Nights in White Satin instead of A minor. You can use a F major 7, but I was always gone from the G to a A minor, but he said you can do a G to a F major 7. Okay, probably does sound okay. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written. That one there, G to A minor, never meaning to send. So letters I've written, never meaning to send. It works. Thanks for that. It's G. It's a bit difficult more to play for a beginner. G to an F major 7 is G to an A minor. It's easier, I think, easier to play, but that's the way I've learned it. Letters I've written. So that's it. Letters I've written. Letters I've written. Yeah, there is a slight difference. So it's a G to a A minor or G to a F major 7. Back to the E minor. And then the A major, I love you. Then the dramatic E minor to a D. So yeah, so I just thought I'd have this bit of a waffle. So the F major 7. So yeah, I wonder, a lot of people will be getting guitars for Christmas, and it's a shame really. That's why and there are a few videos out there on YouTube, but you know, they'll be trying to learn how to play a song and stuff. Help, I need somebody help, but just anybody help. You know, I need someone help. One of my favourite Beatles songs. So much younger than today, never needed anybody's help in any way, but now those days are gone and not so self-assured. Now I find just might open up the door. So yeah, if you want to learn these classics, I tend to do guitar tutorials on classic videos, my videos on classic songs, because people are going to recognise it. And if you play or learn to play something that's just come out in the charts, people are going to walk past, they're not going to recognise it, are they? You play them a classic. There it is, the house in So yeah, like I said, when your fingers started to hurt, a lot of beginners think every time I'm going to start playing the guitar, after 5-10 minutes, I'm going to be in agony, and I can't play anymore. It doesn't work like that. The more you play, but when your fingers do, especially playing a D, something on the thin strings, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. But stop when it starts and you're thinking, oh my God, I can't play anymore. Stop. This is my advice, and I've said it a lot in my guitar videos. Give it a day or two, and then give it a... Practice on the D, practice messing about with it. And then when your fingers start to hurt, stop. Give it a day or two and then start again. And believe you me, your fingers will be like leather. They'll a bit like the bottom of a leather shoe. It does not hurt. There is no pain. The pain is gone. D chords. No problem. And the very first two songs, or I can't remember, it's one of two songs in it was either House of Rising Sun, probably House of Rising Sun, because it's a lot easier song to play. But the other one was Streets of London, Ralph McTell. Have you seen the old man come down the market, picking up the papers, torn out the shoes, in his eyes you see no pride, and stood by his side. Yesterday's papers telling yesterday's news. Or there is a house in Nutley's. It was either one of them two, I think probably The Animals, The House of Rising Sun, because it's a less technical song to play, but yeah, anyway, obviously, basically, yeah, my little Yamaha JR1. As I say, for years I had a crappy guitar from Argos. I got rid of that, got an F310. I've still got it, and I got an F310 electroacoustic, and I got two electric guitars. One you can see there, and another Strat copy Epiphone. Is it Epiphone? Or is that the Epiphone? No, that's the Les Gibson Epiphone. But I don't play the electric guitars. And then about 2, if not 3 years ago now, I always wanted a small little 3/4 size acoustic guitar, and it's wrong. There's a few videos on YouTube saying they're for beginners and kids, and okay, for kids fine, because like Jumbo, they're not going to get their arm over your arm and they'll be up here somewhere. But they're not a child's guitar. And I looked at a few, these little 3/4 size guitars. I picked the Yamaha JR1, and I tell you what, I've not looked back. I absolutely love it. Look at the finish on it. It's absolutely, can't fault it. 129, is it 139 or something I paid for it? And I've restrung it once since I've had it, and it didn't really need restringing. But I put fresh strings on it, not top of the range strings. Like I say, didn't need it, but absolutely, I've not looked back. It's the best little guitar I've ever bought. So what shall I end on? Lucky Man.